Alrighty, welcome back to the Gilmore Girl Vlogs. It's past her bedtime, so we're gonna do this one quick. The last episode was all intense, so it seems fitting. This one's fairly simple. Everything got put back together in typical TV trope way, but I don't mind the trope because shit happens in real life too.
Yeah.
So the first, half the episode, people were still irritated at each other. Lorelai was uninvited to the Christmas party. Emily's Gilmore, the family Christmas party. Apparently a party she has to go to every year, even when she was 5 and had the German chickenpox?
German measles?
German measles. Anyway. So Lorelai's hanging out by herself. Dean comes over, taps on Rory's bedroom window. They have their moment where Lorelai's like, fucking don't do that again.
Yeah.
And she's like, cool, I won't. She goes to Luke's, and there's a great hashtag Lorelai and Luke moment where she just wants something Christmassy and festive because she's sad about not going to the party.
Oh, he made a Santa burger.
He made her a Santa burger with a hat and everything.
Oh, it had cream cheese and ketchup. Gross.
And Rory's hanging out at the party and listening to her grandmother make up lies about why Lorelai's not there. And then Lorelai's, what's the grandfather's name? Richard?
Mm-hmm.
Richard starts complaining about how hot it is and his bow tie's tight. Then he goes to fix the thermostat and doesn't come back, and they're like, Richard, where are you? At the diner, Lorelai gets a phone call, and Richard's in the hospital. Lorelai, Heather Graham, all the awards. She's amazing. Heather Graham, Lauren Graham. I'm tired too.
That's someone else's time too.
Lauren Graham, all the awards. She's amazing in this episode.
Yeah?
Amazing actress, yeah. She has to play so many different, I'm mad at my daughter, but really I'm just hurt. And then she has to play, I'm lonely and sad. And then she has to play flirty. And then she has to play, the moment when she gets the news about the hospital, she's, the best version of, I gotta do a thing. And it's, over-the-top acting, but not. He turns out okay. They don't kill Grandpa off in this episode. There's a really, really touching moment between Richard and Emily when he finally comes out. And they're alone in the hospital room. And he's like, Emily, this is serious for a moment. Because she's just been fretting about stupid bullshit as a way to cope. So she's trying to give him good pillows and a good sheets and the right room. And he's like, Emily, we need to talk for a second. In my drawer, there's a key and the papers and the will, in case I die. And she's like, no, I refuse that to happen. You are not allowed to die. I did not sign up for that. In fact, I insist that I go first. And he's like, okay, you may go first. And then she picks up the phone to call somebody. He just kind of grabs her hand and looks at her because they love each other.
That was sweet.
Luke snaps into action, closes the diner, takes Lorelai to the hospital, calms her down, says encouraging things to her, keeps her calm. Even though he's really bad in hospitals, not good with hospitals at all.
Yeah.
He's there for the family, particularly for Lorelai. At one point, when everyone else is off doing stuff, Emily and Luke have a moment. And she's like, what are you doing here? Just here. And Emily's like, you're sure that wasn't a date? And Luke's like, no, we're just friends. We're just friends. And Emily's like, you're both morons. Because clearly, they have a thing for each other, even if it's just mutual affection.
Yeah.
Lorelai really loves her grandfather, but that's nothing new. Lorelai's a little more window dressing this episode. This is a Lorelai... Did I say Lorelai's window dressing? Rory is more window dressing this episode. She's just kind of there. Didn't have a lot to do. Lorelai it's very much her episode, and she was never close with her dad. She had a monologue about how all he wanted after working this hard life was a girl that he could dote and want the same life, and what a disappointment she must be. And Luke's like, no, he loves you regardless. But there's one of the most realistic moments. I have issues with my dad, so all these kind of storylines fuck with me. One of the most realistic moments I've ever seen in a television show is when Lorelai finally goes into the hospital room. She's been avoiding it. As soon as he comes out from the back and we know he's going to be okay maybe, everyone kind of goes in to see him. And Lorelai's like, I need to not do that. So finally she goes in to see her father, and he's sleeping, and again, Lauren Graham, all the awards. And she's just nervous and scared, and his eyes flutter open, and they lock eyes for a moment. And he softens because he's glad to see her, and she softens because she's glad to see him, and she's just about to say something when in rushes, the doctor and Rory and Emily, and just a bitter talk about it was angina and you'll be fine, and diet. But the whole time, those two are still just eyes locked. That was really powerful stuff. I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, at the end of the episode, Lorelai and Rory have their moment about Dean is a good kid, you made a mistake, don't do that again. Mm-hmm. And it ends with Rory ends with Lorelai and Luke at the diner watching the Christmas pageant rehearsal and being all cute. She got him a hat.
A blue hat.
As a thank you, which I'm assuming he'll be wearing for the rest of the series. There was something else about those two. She said he looked good. Oh, a Luke thing. So way back, I was like, wait a minute, Luke's Diner is a hardware store?
Yeah.
And I didn't get it. Sorry, something got stuck. They explained that this time where, I don't remember how it came up, but it's still Luke and Emily talking about my husband, and she's been holding on, that's how I've been holding on to his tie since the paramedics took it off because she couldn't seem to let it go, and I must sound stupid. And he says, I've kept my dad's business exactly the same since he died. I mean, I turned into a diner, but all his stuff's still on the walls, his picture's still up in the office, it even still says hardware store. That's a nice tribute. And Emily's like, well, I'm sure he'd be very proud that you would have honored his business that way. He's like, no, he'd have called me a damn fool. So, yeah, a lot of heavy stuff this time, but everybody's kind of back to being okay. That was this episode. Do you have anything to say? You've just been sitting there nodding.
I'm really tired.
Anything about this episode?
Everyone is happy again. It sometimes takes a crisis for that to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
For people to resolve their issues.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's a trope, but I don't mind it because that totally happens in real life.
I was thinking about how he totally is dead in real life.
He is?
Pretty sure he died.
I think I knew that too somewhere.
So I was thinking about that, and like it's just getting sad, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely, for those of us with elderly parents or any kind of estranged parent issues.
Yeah, oh my god, our parents are getting older. That's so sad.
Yeah, yep.
Ugh. But kind of a downer.
A little bit.
But he's fine. Everyone's fine.
Santa burger.
That was cute. Let's get some more Suki.
Yeah, Jesus. Was Suki even in this
It's a
episode?
real serious episode.
Michelle was in it.
No, I don't think so.
Michelle was, though, for one bit. With, like, ornaments on a tree.
Yeah.
Anyway. Woof. Woof.
Let's get back to the boy drama.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
what I want to watch.
So, yeah, downer episode. We're sleepy tired. And we'll see you next time with Paris is Burning. So, yay, we're back at Chilton Academy and Paris drama. I hope they set her on fire.
They're going to crucify her.
Well, there's no fire in crucifixions.
Whatever. They're going to burn her at the cross. Burn her at the stake.
They're going to burn her at the cross.
I don't know what I'm talking about. It's really late.
Yeah, it's pretty late. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. We could have, we're doing these all in one night tonight, and we couldn't stop after that last episode.
No.
Like, I mean, you could have just left, but, like, I'd have been like, come on!
Yeah.
I even said at the beginning of this episode, before anything dramatic happens, it's just Rory and Lorelai not talking. And I was like, I want them to be okay. Like, I'm rooting for those gals and their happiness, so. Anyway, mortality. Our parents are going to die, and we're going to die someday, and the dog's going to die someday, and I'll see you next time with more episodes of Gilmore Girls Vlogs.
Bye.
Big fuzzy baby.